Hello everyone, I'm back again here, because these food shortages has just arrived to my country as well. So I just wanted to show you this, okay? Just wanted to show you this. Please. Let's see.
No tomatoes for sale here, or blueberries. And the dwindling options of fresh produce in this supermarket have not been missed by regular shoppers.
We'll have to use some tins, won't we? Tin veg. We'll have to make do with them for now until it comes back, eh?
Sometimes you go to the shop, there won't be anything on the shelf.
And where there's availability, you'll likely be paying a premium, especially for out-of-season produce. The supermarkets affected have said that these shortages are only meant to last for another few weeks. But there are bigger questions as to what's behind these supply issues, mainly from which countries these supplies are coming from and what are the climate issues that have been affecting them. 2022 was the second hottest year on record in Europe. Heat waves and extreme temperature in one of Europe's biggest food producers, Spain, have meant fewer available crops to harvest. The giant gas-heated greenhouses that grow fresh produce in countries such as the Netherlands have been affected by the huge rise in energy prices caused by the war in Ukraine.
Exactly.
As climate change begins to bite, we will see these impacts on the UK's food supplies, but also on the UK's hard-pressed farmers who are already paying hundreds of million.
Well, they insist on climate change. So this is happening worldwide. Okay, let's have a look here.
An unprecedented food crisis is engulfing the world, supercharged by the war in Ukraine. It's brought rising food prices, malnutrition, and the potential for much, much worse.
It threatens to tip tens of millions of people over the edge into mass hunger and famine.
Matthew 24, and there shall be famines, pestilences, rumors of war. We are hearing these rumors with this World War III nuclear war. Then nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. But listen, all these famines in Africa have been many, many years back already. The barley, the wheat.
Until recently, global hunger was in decline. But since 2014, it's been rising. Over the past 2 years, the number of people without regular access to food has more than doubled. Some 800 million people already go to bed hungry every night. And now, the world's food system has been hit with a perfect storm.
2022 was already looking like a terrible year for global hunger, as COVID still continued to grip some parts of the food supply chain worldwide.
Pestilences, virus.
You had a series of bad harvests in recent years because of climate change. This all disrupted food production.
Those two shocks, climate change and the pandemic, have meant that, according to one estimate, global supply of wheat, one of the world's most important...
Now, listen. The world, the agenda wants to depopulate the world, more money for them. They've been in Africa in hunger, in famine for decades and decades and decades, that they can get rid of everybody. They bring in a pandemic, so the numbers don't go down as they want. See, they need this war in Russia. These people need this World War III, And they make you believe about all this food. There's plenty of food for everyone. Or God provided the earth for that. It's them. This is all part of the agenda. Everybody don't believe it, but listen, all these people, they are part of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah. Jesus warned us about this. See, in Revelation 6, we get the first seal, the conqueror. The second seal, conflict on earth. And we get here in the third seal, scarcity on earth. These are parts of the 7 seals. got the seven seals, seven bowls, and the seven trumpets of Revelation. I know that many of you don't believe this, okay? But listen to this. The first, the conqueror, is the white horse, okay? Behold, a white horse. He who sat on it had a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went out conquering and to conquer. I don't know if this is the truth, the testimony of Jesus, being conquering and conquer all nations, okay? I don't know if that means that, okay? I am not a prophet, I'm just, thinking it could be many. But I think it's that. Now the second seal, conflict on earth. The fiery red horse. Now it was granted to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that people should kill one another. And there was given to him a great sword. Practically, I think that this is talking about the World Wars 1 and 2, Then we get from the second seal to the third seal, and it's scarcity on earth. Behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four living creatures, saying, a quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine. Now, a quart, a unit of liquid capacity equal to a quarter of a gallon. I'm just going to zoom it out so you can see it better. Okay? Capacity equal to a quarter of a gallon or 2 pints, equivalent in Britain to approximately 1.13 liters, and in the US to approximately 0.94 liter. Okay? That's a quart. Now, a denarius, okay, a quart of wheat, that means a pint of wheat for a denarius. And a denarius means a day's wages. So it's going to come to that. See, in the New Testament, the Gospels refer to the denarius as a day's wages for a common laborer. Now, wow, look at this. Listen, so it's going to come to that. Listen, if World War III kicks out, okay, this is what I think, okay? There is where the Antichrist will appear, will reveal himself. He is going to bring that peace worldwide that everybody has been like wishing and dreaming for, because everybody since the pandemic has seen the world change in a way they've never seen it before. And all this like a domino effect, Ukraine war, what's coming next? So I think there's where this agenda comes in with all the nations, NATO and all these people, the United Nations, and somewhere there is this Antichrist will step forward with this false prophet bringing all religions together, so that the world does not fall again into another war or anything like that. That's what I think. And they're going to control everything, We're going to be slaves to them. Like Mr. Klaus Schwab in the World Economic Forum with that man, Noah Harari, Yuval Harari. Yeah, I've done many videos of those too. Saying that you will own nothing and be happy. See, that's what they want. It's not what you want. But you're going to be accommodated. You're going to have peace. You're going to have, yeah. That's what they're doing. Like his advisor is saying that we're going to be hackable animals. So after this seal comes the fourth, widespread death on earth, When he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the 4 living creatures saying, come and see. So I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name of him who sat on it was Death and Hades. You see, the grave, this is not hell. Death and the grave followed with him, and power was given to them over 1/4 of the earth, to kill with a sword, with hunger and death, and by the beasts of the earth. So this is not a pretty picture, Now, we come here to savils.gi. Thank you for this page. See? Will a food crisis force innovation? Listen. Now it's coming to my country where we can only buy a couple of things in the supermarket, only 2 per person. Listen, look at this. The UN has warned that Russia's invasion of Ukraine could cause a global crisis that may last for years. Russia and Ukraine together produce 30% of the world's wheat supply, and last year, Ukraine was the 6th largest global exporter of wheat. There is a fear that the reduction in the international supply of cereals may result in a global food shortage. We don't see this since the world wars, or what is going on. See, there's been an increase already in wheat and barley. The prices of wheat increased by 65.3% in March 2022. On a year earlier, prices of barley, rye, and oats by 65.3% too, and maize prices by 37.4%. Barley, wheat, we are in the scales. See? Wow. I don't know if power was given to him is referring to Vladimir Putin or somebody that we are not seeing. See? Remember that the news is showing you who they want to show you, who's the bad guy. And we have to take into consideration that the news that they tell us is manipulated. They have a script. They've been told what to say. If it's true, I don't know who's the bad guy, only God. All this global food shortage that's coming worldwide. I've done this video before, that when the war started in Ukraine, I think I did it. Remember that the flag of Ukraine is blue and yellow. The blue means the sky, and the yellow means that gold of wheat. That's why the flag is like that, So, wow, this war, the war they say from Ezekiel 38, Gog and Magog, from the land of Rosh. Maybe Rosh is the title, not a country. I'm investigating all the time just to get it right. You see, I pray to God, what is this? Has this got to do with this, with Ukraine and the Russia, So, well. Listen, I can go forever, but Revelation pages are very long, okay? I just wanted to do this part of the scales, I did this when the war started. I did a small video of this, but now it's reaching my country, and yeah, everything's gonna go up, between Brexit. If it's not Brexit, is the war. If it's not war, they say it's the climate change. Listen, God made the earth for us, and look what we've done to the earth. The earth is getting back at us. The world hasn't got a brain. No. That's got to do with God has had enough. So, and yet again, He's giving us hope and a chance to believe in His Son. Because He's going to make a new creation, a new earth. For this one is cursed. How can you see everybody, little children that die every second of the day? How can that be normal? How can this be the only thing there is? How can this earth be the only thing there is? How many people have died in World War I, World War II, in the Napoleon Wars, in the medieval times, in the Inquisition? How many people have died? Wow. How many people are under the earth? This cannot be the only thing. We gotta trust His word. It's the only hope. A new earth that hasn't been cursed. You will never die. You will never wrinkle. You will never grow old. You will never cry. And every time I feel that is when I see, or in the news or anywhere, or in my country, that we know everybody here, a child dies, So if this is the only thing there is, wow, tough luck for that child, eh? Oh, no. for his is the kingdom of God already. I'm sure of it. No, every time I look at my son, phew, I cannot even imagine. So he even knows Jesus' promise. Yeah. What is the promise of Jesus? So, hey, all right, everybody. Listen, Stephen McWhirter, I think I pronounced it okay. So, I put this song a lot in many videos. I love it. It's tremendous to give us that hope. It's new creation. When he's gonna come and end all of this, they're pushing for World War III. They're gonna do it, But as Jesus says, love thy neighbor, whatever the color, the culture, whatever who you are. If you are Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, Muslim, Arab, Australian, Venezuelan, Mexican, Alaskan, North Carolinian, I don't know, Hawaiian, North Korean, Chinese, I don't know. I love you all. More does God than Jesus. So this is for you.
Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break.
Hold on, child. Hold on.
But I'm holding on to a hope that won't fade.
Never fade. It's the only thing there is.
Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. There'll be no war.
No Ukraine, no World War III.
There'll be no change
No more drug addictions.
when Jesus comes.
No wheelchairs.
Let today be the day.
No hatred.
Come for the weak and the strong just the same.
Equal.
And all will believe
Oh, listen to this.
in the power of His name.
Yeshua HaMashiach.
And come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long
Oh, yeah.
for the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. One day He'll come and we'll stand face to face. Come and lay it all down. 'cause it might be today. The time is right now. There's no need to wait.
Get baptized
Past will be washed
because it will be washed by.
by rivers of grace.
Oh, yeah.
Come, Jesus, come. We've been waiting so long.
Oh, I really feel it.
For the day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now. Come and turn this around. Deep down I know this world isn't home. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come. Come, Jesus, come.
And like Revelation 1 second says, I heard a loud shout from the throne saying, look, God's home is now among his people. He will live with them, and they will be his people. God himself will be with them. He will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever. Oof. Wow. Oh. Catch you all. That man, Stephen McWhorter, hey, look at his testimony. He was with Crystal Meth. Okay, what a brilliant song. Wow. Wow. Oh, love you all. God bless every single second of your life for everybody. Bye-bye.